Well, good evening and God bless all you kind, wonderful people. You know, I've been very blessed. One of the blessings that I have had and still have is to have so many dear bosom friends with whom I've gone from first grade all the way through 12th grade with. And we remain dear friends and close to this very day. On Facebook today, I saw a post by one of those dear friends of mine, Sybil Shoup Levy. And she was paying tribute to her husband, Charles, on his birthday. And oh, what a beautiful post she wrote, honoring him and expressing her love and appreciation for him as a husband, father, and man, and one who's held their family together and been the rock, and so forth and so on. And then the special, heartwarming way she talked about the love they have not only had all through the years, but still share and have. And it was just such a blessing. God bless you, Sybil. That was wonderful. And God bless you, Charles, on your birthday. It reminded me of other high school bosom friends of mine who were high school sweethearts and married shortly after high school and made those marriages not only last but flourish and be beautiful tributes to them and the Lord above. Jimmy and Lee Alexander, wow. Donnie and Debbie Denning, Larry and Sue Collier. Even some friends who weren't high school classmates and went to my rival high school, Madison High School, Eddie and Leanne Shelby. Wow, what a relationship and blessed marriage they have. I'm reminded of Ken and Sarah Frizzell, a couple. They both passed on now, but they were part of my original troupe of balladeers, and we played music together for many years. They were married, I think it was 66 years, maybe off a year, but I know I played music at their anniversary, and they said that night to the crowd what they always said to me and everyone who remarked about their relationship. We're still sweethearts. And they were amazing. Golly. You know, I've noticed in this sheltering at home time, there's been a lot of messages and posts like Sybil's, recognizing anniversaries or birthdays or whatever, but maybe that's another blessing coming from this time that we're going through, that couples who have been fortunate enough to fall in love and remain in love, and whose love has stood the test of time, finding new special ways to appreciate that love because of this time that have been kind of compelled to spend at home and sit and share and reflect. It's a really unique, wonderful thing I see coming from this whole thing. And you know, there's a lot of people who don't have that who thought they did, who fell head over heels in love and were convinced they had married their soulmate and convinced their love would endure and last forever, and yet something happened unexpected and inexplicable along the way when the love went away. Several years ago, and I hope this doesn't sound self-serving, but whatever, I wrote a song for those folks. I think it's the best song I've ever written. It's called Where Does the Love Go? It's not uplifting and heartwarming, so to speak, but it's comforting in a strange way for those folks who have longed for and thought they had that special love that Sybil and Charles and Jimmy and Lee and Donnie and Debbie and Larry and Sue and Eddie and Leanne and Ken and Sarah and so forth and so on had and have. But I won't do that song without your consent or request because, you know, it is what it is, even though I think it's a special song in a different kind of way. Tonight is about paying tribute to you wonderful, blessed folks who have not only blessed each other with your love, you've blessed us afar who have looked on you admiringly and longingly and appreciatively of the love that you have for each other and that you show for each other. So God bless all of you. Sybil, thank you for that wonderful post. And Charles, God bless you on your birthday. I hope you got everything you asked for. So this song is for you folks. And it's called Always and Never. I wrote this song in 2012. And you can decide. It's early morning and sleep eludes me as I watch you slumber. My heart is yearning to write down all the reasons why I'll love you forever, and why they all began with always and never. You're always true, you never deceive me. You're always for me, you never are against me. You're always glad to see me, and you miss me when I'm away. You never want me to be gone a single day. You always accept me, you never judge me. You always heal me, you never hurt me. You always build me up, and you never tear me down. And when you look at me, you always smile and never frown. You always listen to me, you never ignore me. You're always happy for me, you're never jealous of me. You always forgive me, you're always patient, always kind. And when I fail to measure up, you never mind. You're always a giver, you never are a taker. And in this whole wide world, there's not enough paper to write down all the reasons why I love you more than ever. And it's all because you always and never. So let me give them back to you in this feeble attempt I'm making. The things my heart must say should I die before you're waking. How long will I love you? Will I ever not adore you? Well, the answers are always and never. Yes, the answers are always and never. God bless you all. Good night.